And
So
it also goes down to like my friend Ryan Kyle puts this really well when he talks about the immersion of fantasy, where it's like, imagine like in his book, his series, The Bound and the Broken, it's like there are
yeah,
dragons, there are dragon riders, right? Um, you don't need to explain everything about how this dragon functions. You know,
yes, yeah.
you don't need to go into every minutia, every bit of detail, because the more detailed you get,
Mm,
the more likely it is to pull the reader out of the experience and for them to encounter a specific detail that breaks
yeah.
their immersion. And so what you can do instead is you can describe specific things. And this is kind of like
Mm,
the beautiful magic of just like specificity in regards to description. You can
mm,
describe like, you know, this is how the dragon rider mounts the dragon, right?
mm.
But you don't have to explain this is how the dragon flies, or this is how
Yeah.
this is how the dragon's like biology works, and this is like you know, it has four stomachs like a cow and it shits like this often or something like that. Like, you don't need to go into all of these details. What you do need to do is give the reader a few
Yeah, absolutely.
a few
Yeah.
details to latch onto, and their imagination will fill in the rest.
I think a lot of the most famous or popular fantasy books, they don't dive in the specifics at all,
No,
especially when it comes to magic
no.
system. If you look at George Martin, Tolkien, they're like, you have no idea how the
Yeah.
magic works, right? They
Gandalf's
never
back.
say,
Who cared that
yeah,
he's back? That, like, we're not going to explain it, you know,
right?
just
Like
deal
the
with it.
White Walkers, no idea
Right.
like what
Exactly.
they are. Like Gandalf, I don't know how he does what he does. I don't
Yeah.
even know what he does exactly. He just does it, you know,
Just like
and that's perfectly fine,
things
you know.
happen.